The Classic Physique Olympia title is heading north as Chris Bumstead ends Breon Ansley's 2-year run at the top of the Classic Physique division. Chris, during the press conference, you said that you were going to bring something truly classic to the stage. You win the title. Do you feel like you did just that?
I do. I really do. I mean, we knew coming in that this was a different package this year. We knew we brought it. The plan fell into place right at the end. Me and my coach Ian, he just locked me in as I needed to be, and it played out on stage. And I'm so happy to finally show something that I've been trying to show for a few years now. And it just I brought it, and I'm happy with the end package, absolutely.
Today's prejudging may have been the best Classic Physique prejudging. Chris Aceto made a point that you, George, and Breon all were at your all-time best. Your feelings winning under those circumstances?
I wouldn't want it any other way, honestly. A few people, they always poke in your ear. They're like, this guy's off, this guy's off. I'm like, I don't care. I want everyone 100%, and I want to win like that. And I'm grateful they were all 100%. They're both amazing competitors. Breon's been an amazing champ. Absolutely complete bodybuilder, shows up on point every single time. So I knew if I didn't show up on point, I had no chance. So,
specifically, what do you feel like you brought to the stage this time that allowed you to clinch that title?
Just the overall package this year. I came from a young guy to a guy who was sick during prep, a little watery, off on stage. This year I had a good off season. I built my weak points up a little bit. My biceps came up, my back came up, my posing was more on point. But a big thing for me this year, a huge thing, was just my mental toughness was just there. I had a confidence I've never had before on stage, and I think it really presented into the crowd, into my posing, and it really paid off.
Year 4 Classic Physique. How crazy competitive do you feel like this division has become and is going to become?
I think it's become one of the most competitive divisions there is out there because of such an array of different physiques you can have, the short, tall, so many different styles, people who like vacuums, people who hate vacuums, so many different things. It's only been around for a few years. It's only going to get worse. Half the guys you see coming in are all under 25 years old. So you see it's changing so quick, it's so competitive, and it's only going to get more and more better. So I'm super excited to be a part of it, to be at the top of it now. I know it's not going to be easy to stay here, but I'm going to work my ass off, and I'm going to stay as long as I can.
Give us a quick thought on your coach and your brother-in-law, Ian. So much has gone on with you over the course of the past year with your health. Talk about the role that Ian played in your prep and ultimately in his victory.
I mean, he's played a bigger role than you can even imagine. He's the reason I got into bodybuilding. He got me into bodybuilding on the stage for the first time, and then everything we went through last year, he kept me focused as much as he possibly could. Obviously, it's a scary thing of dealing with my health. He feels he had a lot of responsibility, but his first concern was always keeping me healthy as well as looking perfect on stage. He checked in on me every day. He knew what my mind needed to feel focused, and he knew what my body needed to come in on point. We followed his plan, and it's paid off. For 5 years I've been with him. For 5 years I've been competing. We made it to the top, and he's been a huge role in it, and I'm so grateful to have him.
Chris Bumstead.
There he is.
There you go,
Get
Ian.
in here, buddy. Get in here, buddy.
Chris Bumstead, Classic Physique Olympia champion. How does that sound?
Sounds goddamn good. Feels good to hear it. I'm ready. I was ready for it this year. It's my first year. I knew I needed to hear it, and we worked for it. We got it.
Give us a quick thought.
I mean, it's hard to put into words right now. I mean, like Chris stated, how much has gone into this. And I mean, knowing from our back end, I know how much he's had to overcome to get to where he's been. And, it just makes that victory so much more sweet, right? I mean, to be here and to, knock off a really good Breon, it makes it just, one of those victories that just you only dream of, right? So, I mean, and to share this, with our family, and Chris being obviously my brother-in-law, it's just that much more meaningful too. So, couldn't ask for more than that.
Chris, go celebrate. Congratulations again on your title, and thanks for the time.
Thank you.